When reindeers go, but we go what? So today we're gonna be doing reindeer crafts. I know, kind of weird. Reindeers, they gallop in the woods and they love to poop everywhere. My neighbor, she actually leaves a bucket of something that attracts the deer, and I have to stare at them every single day as they roam my yard. Yeah. They live right by the woods. The woods. Okay, so let's see our candidates for today. We got this guy. I got this guy, and he's gonna become a reindeer.
He's rather oddly colored at the moment.
He's ugly right now. Yeah. I see a lot of stuffed animals, and characters like this, they really creep me out.
That's the creature. He's staring at you. You can see how he's creepy.
But normally when I'm finished creating them, they're no longer creepy. My creations don't creep me out, but these guys, they do creep me out. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah. A nice little vasey vase. This is like a plant holder to make this into like a little reindeer facey. Ooh la la. Maybe another cool design. Put like a fake plant. You could put something that you like pencils or something. Reindeer. Wow, they're really fluffy. But you can see my foot fits in
Wiggle,
this.
wiggle, wiggle.
If I can transform this guy into a beautiful reindeer shoe. Ooh, this didn't actually hurt. It's so soft. Okay. Boots. Ooh. Okay, so first things first, we got this guy, and we are going to make some ears. It's a very flimsy piece of cardboard, but it will have to do. We're gonna sketch out some ears.
Wow, it's like a curve, and he has everything pointing in like a hand.
Yeah.
And like some fortune cookie, I just snipped out the shape.
And this is what we gotta work with. What is this thing?
And a second antler scissor wedge.
Okay, so after much snippies and cutties, we get this guy. And he be looking like a moose. A moosey ice cream clothing. That's actually pretty nice. Put them in there. Yeah, they hold. Okay, they hold enough. Yes. Oh, get the glue stick. There it is. And there are those shoes. Yeah, you'll see them later. Ooh. Oh, it's getting hot. Goodbye tag. Bye tag. What is this? Snack 'em? I don't even know what that means. No, we cannot snack the because the is very clueless. Yes. We glue the ears, dude.
Maneuvering the antlers to the front. Pop.
Maybe more to the front? Yeah.
The heat blob connects.
Whoosh. Hope those ears will stay. Wow. Moosey. That's creepy. Okay. Hope his ears hold.
Contrasting to sweetness of all ice creams, we have the bland bread. 2D cardboard is the 2D bread.
A piece of bread. But you can see he does not fit on there. Why in the world we're putting bread on this guy? Well, you'll see soon. You'll see. Let's give him a little, snippy cut that he can actually fit on there, and that's better. Okay, a little more.
Spooky aliens, onto my scissors.
Okay, yep, so maybe a bend.
The snippy.
Okay, we got a piece of bread and glue.
The liquid connection activity. Does it rid of the bread's flavor? Why are you bending it? Doesn't help the glue dry.
The bread, yeah. Because this is the last you will ever see him in this state. Dun 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 dun. He's gonna be changed.
Here comes a white underbase. It's like he's a ghostly present. Ooh. Is he the marshmallow flip or perhaps the almost cloud?
One coat.
The tree roots growing underneath the little feetsies. They will take many coats. Show dabble.
Kick his butt.
Hyper extendable legs.
2 coats. So much wanting just to paint his little bread hand. pan first, just to get the inner part of the bread. The outer part of the bread will be a little bit darker. Ooh, fancy, fancy. It's gonna be like a cinnamon toast bread.
The bread, add some butter, then some syrupy stuff, and you've got a sticky substance.
Gonna be beautiful. Yes. Very first color on the blanket guy. The reindeer, the one you hug and say, oh, I hope no deer got ran over today. And then the next best thing to paint are the reindeer antlers. Wait a second. I'm thinking here. Maybe they should be a rainbow instead of just brown. Whoa. Bready edges are brown. Crisp. They are crispy. Ooh, imagine how thick the bread would be. Bread without the crust.
I guess we can't forget about this guy. He likes to stare. But now we can't stare because we covered up his face. Oh!
If you just baked bread and there would be no crust. Crust is just slightly more burnt. You never know. We never know.
Colors. To those who prefer unicorns in this world, well, there is. What if that the rainbow shake became a unicorn, you know? We could add a horn. This pastel-y color has antlers, though, already. But this pastury field, well, it is a grassy place where the reindeer sits his tush. Reindeer is the world. And the whipped cream and bread grows on top of its head. Like hair, ooh. We all have our sticky sweet hair. With a bunch of lotion, probably very stickily sweet. Imagine if raindrops were pink. Would they taste like candy or something? What would be their pigment? Sprinkles, it's yellow and pink. Oh. Butter, 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 butter. When covering hot glue with paint, you definitely need many layers. It's like the shells of an onion, but sweeter. Oh wait, butter salty.
Chocolatey. I need more hot glue. More glue.
I tried to imagine this thing was a volcano and that everything was falling right off the very top of it. Oh, yeah, landing in little piles in the bottom, making them a little thicker there. Ooh.
And now time for the chocolate. The chocolate. I don't know, it's drippy, it's runny, it's like a chocolate fountain. Imagine having a chocolate fountain on top of your ice cream cone.
And you don't have to worry about the chocolate dripping over the side because it's inside of a cup. It helps it from not spilling over. Imagine if it was in a cone, then all the little drippies would drip down the side. Then you would have to wrap around like a layer upon layer of napkin. I suppose that's where hard dip ice cream comes in handy. I once learned how to hard dip an ice cream cone. Mastering the art of the hard dipped ice cream cone. And also learning how to get it from the dispenser.
Oh yes, let's start from the bottom. Front shape. It's dangling. It's dangling. Let's go to like the sides too. Yes.
A rainbow, but expanding from the bottom. It is called the vertical rainbow rising up from to the stars.
Some chocolatey shoes. Ooh. His legs are kind of creamy right now, but we can give them more. We can make them look like they're dipped in chocolate, just like his top is chocolate. Do 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 do.
Oof. They're all to say, if you stepped in chocolate, just like you stepped inside wet cement, well, it would harden on your feet, you know.
But no face.
We can also talk like this. Yeah.
Well, okay.
Somewhere in the ocean, you may confuse these as pearls, but really, they're eyes. And a centimeter in border. Kind of looks like some weird cow. Or the moose. I definitely like the moose. I guess I'm more or less now calm, but as you can see, this ice cream has clearly gotten over it. He has a big smile and a tongue. Oh, my buddy was for you to laugh at me. Fancy reindeer sun. It has all the rainbow colors, reindeer antlers, and I wonder if it has magical powers like a unicorn. Oh, is that watermelon? It has a friend. Yay. Oh, the watermelon's kind of scared. Okay. Well, he's a funky creature. Yeah. Oh, he's so crazy. Oh, look at me. You know, we could pose together. He has his little bread and butter on there. His crazy tongue just like mine. Yeah. Yep. Just stepped in some chocolate puddles and got rained on by sprinkles. Ew. He got laughter. He got giggles. It's all inside of his head, you know. It's a fancy emotion. Ew.
Say the goal is simple, but here the goal is not simple. Ew, there's a hair in my mouth.
We got a box. Instead of making it this way, we're going to make it this way. We're gonna snip out this cardboard. I have a knife. Okay, stab this guy somehow. Like that. Yeah, I stabbed him. Very great hole in there. What am I supposed to do? Stab him the other way? Maybe I could get the scissors in there. I just need to make a hole, a full incision. Scissors. There we go. Please don't break, scissors. Wish I had an X-Acto knife. I could just like puncture this thing very easily.
Bet I don't.
So I have scissors and a knife, and this will work. Now excuse me while I finish this.
It's better than how I started. I'm gonna be able to just kind of like cover it just a little bit. Maybe with something like hot glue. But I need to round it a little bit more, just a little bit.
Yeah.
So what we so what we got going on here? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we got this guy, and we need to make his little rimmy rim. But then we also have this guy. This guy is essentially a traffic cone base. Yes. What you do?
And now I'm gonna round out these edges because I don't like them being so pointy. Ha.
So that's how it's gonna be. It looks pretty cute like that. It's gonna be a traffic cone, and then we're gonna put a little reindeer on there. Let's smooth it out. Whoop. Smoothing out that little border with some hot glue. You know, it kind of reminds me of like traffic construction. Roads break and things happen, and I get hit in the face with hot glue. Ew. Let's glue this down just so we can get him in place.
Gently, gently, gently.
Voila. Yes, anywho.
Reindeer need his antlers, so make a bunch of little tiny worms and then connect them all together, and there you have antlers. Unrealistically squishing future full eyeball. Pat pat.
And now time for the white underbase. Oh, it's like a snowy day. Imagine the traffic cone on the frozen ice. It comes and splashes in your car. The traffic cone will come and spin in circles into any nearby automobiles. Ooh.
But that can be solved with a solution of paint. Baked my disassembled reindeer.
Boop, boop. Slice.
And welcome back to how to attach your eyeballs.
That's why you get a little dot of glue. You just a dot, and then you just like glue it on, squish all your body parts, and you have manufactured the Frankenstein reindeer. Ooh. Paint itself is a gluey substance.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe you guessed it, maybe you didn't.
I'm so glad these are all glued on. Wow. Look at his eyes dripping. I'm sure that'll be looking nice.
Let's begin on his beautiful
colors. Yes, let's make him a real life traffic cone. Ooh. He can be stopping deer as they cross the road. Halt, deer, in the name of the law, because I'm another deer and I got ran over, and so I got turned into a traffic cone. Yeah.
Our beautiful colors, the orange. You know, oranges are the same color as an orange. Yep. So this is a traffic
Now
cone.
let's go on in for the eyeballs. Let's make them all black. Yes. Wow, that is so creepy. Okay. Let's continue. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wow. Wow.
Painting the deer antlers like
The awkward silence. Ooh.
These eyeballs are crystals. They shine like comets that go into the night. They never fly. They just go away.
The eyes, they sparkle like diamonds.
Like shooting stars within the eyeballs. Oh, yeah.
Proper facial features require the mouth, so we have the breathing space where the reindeer can smile and frown and say ooh la la and climb to the stars. Traffic cone in the stars. Ooh. Traffic cones are kind of like mini rocket ships, and these polka dots kind of like little specks of dirt all over to remind you of the traffic cone.
Yeah.
Considered migrating some of those dots on the top all the way to the bottoms as well, outlining the corners, kind of like telling you where the danger zones are. But they're rounded, so they're not pointy.
This is a safe traffic cone.
Ooh, reindeer traffic cone. He has his like sparkle eyeballs, look like shooting stars almost. Ooh, hollow inside. Ooh, yep. He's amazing. Ooh, I didn't paint the bottom. Anywho, look at them, the pencils. You can fit pencils in there, a little key. You can put some sunglasses. They don't fit. Oh, let's take them away. Okay. Anywho, yep, let's stick some gummy bears. What else am I gonna shove in here? My fingy. Yep, we're all good to go. Okay, let's take it.
I think that we have a very full potential here. We're working with some boots. I'm not gonna paint over top of the entire thing. Yeah, but we're gonna be doing like the sole, probably painting over that thing, a design on the front.
Can wiggly fingers feel the fluff more?
Will these shoes be usable after this? I don't know, but anywho, they're gonna be decorated. Now, I don't like taping edges because I think that's a very, very long process. I am just gonna go for the smoothness of a paintbrush with a flat edge. I just ever so slightly hit a part of it. What we're doing, painting the soles white. We're gonna be popping.
Painting beyond the jagged edge.
pink. It's not because I ran out of red. No, of course not. Of course not. Just that, well, the pink looks
Like a candy cane blended into a flower. Cause the red and white mix. Yeah.
Ew.
A white and pink alteration kind of reminds me of a ladder. Haha.
Okay, time to begin. Do you know what they're gonna be? Well, boop. Yep, they're brown. Brown on brown. Just got brown on my finger. Begin a little shape right here. Do 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 do.
Now, shallest I go on this edge? I mean, it's like a little out 3D part. It's not really level to the rest, but I mean, I could try. Ooh.
You can be like, oh my goodness, don't walk here because the road is not meant for deer. Just spoiled it. Ooh, it's gonna be a deer.
Yeah.
And now I begin the antlers. All the things that point you with your car. These guys, making them black. Yup.
They just must be sticking out all over the place.
I get a good bend here. Hopefully.
Nothing
Goes.
wrong. Oh.
Making 4 antlers is kind of a boring process. So here you can see my little pencil doing its work in Diddy.
Slow and steady wins the race. Or not.
The very first one you do looks beautiful. The second one, the third and the fourth. They're not finished yet. We'll make them thicker.
Yay.
You're on the road to the face, the eyeballies, the nosy. This time we're gonna make him sleepy. I suppose I could sketch it out before, but no. We're freehanding this beautiful eyeball thick enough.
An eyeball. Another, and another one, and another one. Eyeballs all over, and he can't even see you. Ooh, ooh.
Yes, yes. So I found one. But can I find another?
That one was like sitting on the very top.
I mean, we got some bigger ones, like this guy, but this is not a very good nose. I mean, look at that. That's a little too much. This is perfect. Ooh, okay. And then we got this color.
The dark pom-pom blends into his dark brownness. Ooh. Reindeer. And so the reindeer digs back into the beautiful plastic bag and smushes the hand. Ooh, what do we find? A white one. Perhaps a reindeer with a white nose. Oh, the white-nosed reindeer. Known for being the LED bulb. Yes, because she takes up less energy. Ooh. Eyeballs.
So, the very next step to our beautiful reindeer boots, other than finishing that face, is a nice rim. I got a fluffy unicorn coat. I made this into a unicorn chair. And then, it was like a chair stool thing. It is a unicorn. It has a horn. You can see there's like straps. It's a vest. Like that on both sides. But I got rid of the back, as you can see. And now it's time to get rid of the sleeves. Ooh, let's see where I can put it on. Ooh, it's soft. It is soft.
And I am fluffy.
Snippy has been snipped. Ooh.
I'm going in the fabric. You're gonna snip it down and make it into a very definite thing. I have to like maneuver around the parts that aren't fluffy because there are some little sections like the inside. Yeah.
White nose. And then we are also dealing with red nose. So what should I do?
Paint the white nose red. It'll be like a disguise for the red nose. Ooh. Can you disguise an LED bulb? Well, why would you want to? The fluff ball's a shame. 2 of them. Stop squeezing that nose.
He's albino. He's an albino reindeer on everything but his nose. Well, no, his nose and not everything else.
Okay, I don't know.
Work of art, trying to get fluff off my hand. It's like a sticky substance. I just won't ball up. Oh dear, who will win, the fluff or me?
Oh, I think the fluff will win. Oh.
Yeah, okay.
With just a line of hot glue, there's no science required. We just transform this reindeer into have a Yeti bot.
We got
That fluffiness, the fluffy, like a fluffy dog. Fluffy inside and out. There's a tag. I had no idea there's just a random tag in there.
That gets so itchy on your leg. Why is it so important to put a tag like that? Okay, yeah, when you gotta fix up some parts here, you know, stitch these areas back together.
Yeah.
My boots, they're beautiful. And they got their nose, which is red, which is how it's supposed to be. Not like this guy, just white. We'll fix him later.
And for the other one, it just barely fits.
And not an inch over with a dot to each axis.
Me too. Fill in.
Me too. Fill in.
Me too. Fill in.
A little. Oh, mine needs to be like this. Like 2 bangs. Wow. Or else it would just be like that. Be a complete fluff. And who wants the complete fluff? Am I right? Am I right? Complete fluff is just too boring. I mean, it would be cute, but it's just adorable. Like, oh my gosh, we're just like, open the curtain. Yeah, amazing, amazing.
Like, no, flip on up and you can see the reindeer right underneath. Yep, you close the blind, open the blind. These need to be glued down though. Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
And so I required myself a restockment of glue sticks.
Another bag. And it's
My new bag and it's filled to the brim.
I'm lucky. Oh.
Fluffy, 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 fluffy.
Oh, the extra fluff, we clump it into a ball. It kind of reminds me of cat hair, but what if we made a wig out of it? Or what if we stitched it into... Is it possible to turn fabric cloth like this into an earplug? You have to like compress it very hard and intertwine the fibers. Well, normally earplugs are made of foam. It's like a squishy substance that you can squeeze it in your ear, but like cloth can also be squishy.
Yeah, we just start from here. Get a good old glob on there all the way to the corner.
And boom.
Yes, wrap it around nicely.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Other side. Nice and smooth. Oh, we got a hair.
It's dangling.
It's on that shoe foot. Oh, yeah.
Nose. The nose only knows it's red like a cherry tomato or like a pimple. LED white light bulb disguise completed. Now star time, scatter.
One fluffy reindeer, not fluffy reindeer. We need to make it more fluff. Christmas and snowy. Ooh la la.
Fancy. Yeah. Not fancy.
And behold, here we have the reindeer shoes. They got their snowflakes. They got their red noses. The reindeer all over. Look at that, the candy cane outline, so cute. Oh wait, the bunny. No, we ignore the bunny. Yes, you can see the soles underneath are nice and clean. Oh, I had to just stick my hand inside. Ooh, and yep, those are all together. They're so beautiful. Let's see here. I just imagine myself as a winter wonderland princess. Just like cruising along, maybe stepping in the snow, doing some fancy moves. Yeah, I'm so excited. Ooh, okay. Patting the shoes, stepping in some imaginary puddles all around, making water splash. Look at that beautiful shoe. They're so easy to take off and they're so fluffy. Woo.
Well, as we know, not all deer are created equal. Bye. See you in the clouds. Kaomi out. Whoosh.